Drive.
From Local 24, Sports with Clayton Collier.
And we welcome you to FedEx Forum, where the Grizzlies are getting set to take on the Trailblazers. But first, we get to the big news of the day. Darrell Henderson has announced that he will forego his senior season and enter the NFL Draft. Local 24 Sports Director Doc Holliday reports that Henderson has already signed with an agent, meaning he will miss the Birmingham Bowl. So where does that leave the Tigers on December 22nd? Well, they've already started practicing without him. Henderson has not been at any of the 3 bowl practices for the Tigers since the conference title game. And Coach Norvell says he's confident in his remaining backs, namely Patrick Taylor and Tony Pollard.
I mean, you got to prepare. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You look back at, there were multiple times this year that Darrell was not available in games, and so I think those guys have done a nice job and being ready. And you look at the production of what we've been able to have, from that spot, regardless who's back there, playing running back. I've got a lot of confidence.
And after an overtime loss to the Nuggets, the Grizzlies have now dropped 6 of their last 9. Tonight, they're taking on a Trailblazers team that is on a 3-7 skid of their own. But just like any year, this is not a team to overlook. Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, a tough task on any night. But tonight, Mike Conley takes it on while dealing with a hamstring injury.
And defensively, you're kind of at the mercy of the offensive player, and you have to try not to, especially with hamstrings, try not to overextend too much. I think defensively I'll be fine. I think offensively I'll be fine. It's just about the transition portion and trying to, understand I don't need to run 100 miles an hour at every single point in the game, but just try to pace it.
Now, as tough of a battle as it will be in the backcourt, we're looking at about as stark of a contrast as you'll see on the boards in the NBA. The Portland Trailblazers are second in the league in rebounding. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies are all the way in the basement and still dealing with Marc Gasol, dealing with that ankle injury as well. Hey, before we go, big reminder for you, there is a huge game Saturday at FedEx Forum right here as the Memphis Tigers basketball team takes on number 3 Tennessee at 11 a.m. And Local 24 is your sole media sponsor for that game. That's going to do it for sports here, guys, at FedEx Forum. We'll send it back to you, Katina, Richard.
All right, thank you, Clayton. We're already looking ahead to the weekend of